Hi you guys, so today we're going to work on changing an improper fraction to a mixed number. Alright, so that's what we're going to be doing today. So remember, an improper fraction is any type of fraction that has the numerator is greater than the denominator, right? So all of these are improper fractions because my numerator is bigger than my denominator. So that's how you know that these are called improper fractions, alright? And so we're going to change our improper fractions into a mixed number. So what is a mixed number? Remember, a mixed number is anything that has a whole number and then a fraction combined. So whole number, then a fraction is a mixed number. So that's what we're going to do today. Try to change an improper fraction to a mixed number. So when we look at this, we're going to look at this first image and we're going to think about, we're going to look at it as an improper fraction, okay? So, and I want to change this improper fraction into a mixed number. So first off, what is this improper fraction? Good. So I know that this is 6 because there are 6 shaded, right? Let me change this. So I know there are 6 shaded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And my denominator is how many pieces are in each chocolate bar. So there are 4 pieces total in each chocolate bar, right? So that's why it's 4. It will not be 8 because you don't add up all of the chocolate bars, all of the pieces. You only add up how many pieces are in one huge chocolate bar. So this is why it's 6/4. Now, what we're going to do is change this improper fraction into a mixed number. All right? So I want you to look closely at how I change this improper fraction into a mixed number. So what I would do is I am going to take out a whole from 6 out of 4. So I'm going to take out one whole, right? So imagine me grabbing this 6 out of 4 and taking out a whole. So think about, what is a fraction that's a whole? 2 over 2, 3 over 3, 6 over 6, 7 over 7, right? But my denominator is 4. So what fraction represents a whole? Well, 4 is the denominator. Great, 4/4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out 4/4. So I know I'm going to take out 4/4, and 4/4 is one whole, right? So I'm going to put a whole down here. So one whole. And what's left over when I take out a 4/4? Let's just subtract. What's left over? What is 6 minus 4? Oh, 2. Good. So 2/4. 6 minus 4/4 is 2/4. Your denominator always stays the same. So that means I have 1 and 2/4. It's kind of like a magic trick. So I change 6/4 into 1 and 2/4. And look here. Let's look at this differently. I can look at this and say, oh, look, this is one whole and 2/4. This is 6/4 and it's one whole and 2/4. So what we're going to be doing is changing 6/4, changing improper fractions to mixed numbers. That's what we're going to be working on. All right, so let's look at this one. What is this improper fraction? Count how many are shaded. Great, there's 4 shaded. And then what is my denominator? How many pieces are in one whole candy bar? Great, 3. So I know that this is 4/3, right? So I want to change this to a mixed number. You probably already see what the mixed number is, but I want to actually change it without looking at the pictures, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take away a whole from 4/3. So let's think about it. Miss Brown's handwriting is horrible. Let's make this straight. Boom, there we go. All right, so I'm going to take away a whole out of 4/3. So think about it. What fraction represents a whole with 3 as a denominator? Great, 3/3. So I'm taking a whole out, and I'm going to put the whole down here. And then what is left? Let's do 4. This is kind of like a minus. That's why I like to put this big old arrow here. 4 minus 3. What is 4 minus 3? 1. So there's only a third left, right? Out of 4/3, there's only a third left. So I'm going to put 1/3 because my denominator is 3. So that means my mixed number is 1 and 1/3. This is my mixed number. All right. So what we're doing is taking away a whole from the improper fraction and then subtracting it, see what's left over, what fraction's left over. That's what we're doing. So let's look at this one. We're looking at 6/5. 6/5. All right. So let's go ahead and first take out a whole. So what fraction represents a whole? Great, 5/5. So 5/5, and we're going to drop it down here and put one whole. And then what's left over out of 6/5? If we took out 5/5, what's left over? What is 6 minus 5? Great, 1. So that means 1/5. Remember, when I say 6/5 minus 5/5, 1/5 is left over, right? So we're going to put 1/5. And we're just going to bring our 1/5 down. So that means 1 and 1/5 is the same as 6/5. Those are the same thing. All right, let's do another one. Let's do 5/3. All right, so we're going to take out a whole from this, right? So a whole that we're going to take out is what? Good job, 3/3. We're going to take out 3/3. And we're going to make that a whole. And then what is left over? 5 minus 3. What is 5 minus 3? Great, 2/3. So we have 1 and 2/3. All right, so 1 and 2/3. All right, so I think you guys or you might get the concept of changing our improper fractions to mixed numbers. We're going to work some more with this in small groups today.